Yo, so for all of you that have been following the Lijiang Devastator series, I think this is video 4, but dude, I have a pretty important addendum to it. Not only was I able to get him to stand up straight without doing any funny business to Mixmaster, I actually found another Devastator mode, basically, a traditional Devastator mode, which I actually think is the best one. So, first of all, a shout out to everyone who told me in the comments that if you leave Scrapper's legs uncollapsed, that he can have the same height as Mixmaster. And yeah, as you can see, he's standing up super duper fine. And because it's so hollow, there is no problem with like it collapsing on its own weight or anything like that. It does look like it's standing kind of crooked right now. It wasn't earlier. I think it's just the angle of the video. But anyway, he's standing up straight, I promise. He just looks kind of weird, but no issues, no issues. It's still not 100% like perfect because there aren't like ratchets in the arms where you can just spin it. If you want to pose the arms, you still need to like pop them out and stuff and reposition them. But anyway, so this is a traditional anthropomorphic Devastator, right? The bipedal one. I'm going to show you the second version right now. And by the way, if you haven't seen the series, you can catch up with all the different videos in the description. I put the links there. But hold on, let me show you the second version right now. One sec. All right, so this is mode number 2 of the anthropomorphic Devastator, and technically this is the third mode because we have the Bayverse one. The second one was the one that you just saw, and this is the third one. Oh, and by the way, I take back what I said about the shoulders. You can actually move them. Yeah. Okay, so I was incorrect. So sorry about that. So my bad, dog. But yeah, so this is the second version of the bipedal Devastator. It's the one with the kind of, I don't know, the Gridman Gauligar, drills over here. And again, he's shorter. He doesn't utilize hook, and I think this is actually much more proportionate. And as you can see how light he is, I can just freely wheel him around with one hand. He's quite light. But yeah, not really sure why he looks a little bit crooked. To me, he's standing up perfectly fine, and it must be something with the video angling. So this was the second bipedal one, and I think this is my second favorite one. The first one that we saw with Hook, that's my least favorite. And finally, we're going to take a look at my favorite of the three. One second. All right, this is my favorite of the three bipedal versions. It's actually a hybrid of the standard one, but we're not using Hook, and we're not using the drill arms either. We have Scavenger and Bone Crusher, but again, in place of Hook, there is this faux torso that you're using. And this one, I feel like, is the most proportionate, probably resembles Gravity Builder the most in terms of like shoulder, chest size, and everything. And I've changed my opinion on these guys. Originally, I was like, don't buy these guys unless you want them for like bot or like alt mode. But I've taken a turn after I've seen the Bayverse Devastator, and now that I see the bipedal versions actually hold up. I actually think this set is worth it. If you can find it either on Shozi or other places, go for it. In my opinion, at least, if you got some extra change around, it's a creative and it's a fun set. I think it'll be fun for kids too because it's hollow and things like that. And you just need to help them with some of the smaller pins and tabs so that you don't break those off. But otherwise, this is not bad. And I will say the best thing about this particular Lijiang set, the quality, the QC is excellent. Everything is done really, really well. You don't have to ham fist everything with one exception. And that one exception is this. Wait a minute. You see that port right there? This is for the Bayverse version. And man, this bit has to go in here. And while 99.99% of this kit is ultra, ultra smooth, and this won't open now. Guys, you're embarrassing me. Okay, there we go. While 99% of this kit is smooth as butter, for some reason, that bit, it just has a hard time fitting in there. You can see, and it goes in there. It'll flex to go in there, but honestly, if you do buy this kit and you start messing with the Bayverse version, file down the holes inside Long Haul's legs. You're gonna have a much better time, and I almost had a heart attack pulling these things out because I thought they were gonna break due to the plastic. But these connections, the plastic's a little bit more sturdier than the rest of the kit. But anyway, yeah. So this is actually a recommend from me. Yeah, I know some people are poo-pooing on this and they don't like it. I think it's a really creative set. I wish the Batman heads were a little bit better. They didn't. I wish they didn't all look like this. If the robot head sculpts had been a little bit better, I think this would be a home run. But right now, it's at least a triple. It's at least a triple in my book. Yeah. So 4 different Gestalt modes, alt modes, bot modes. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm still going to give it away at the end of the month. So stay tuned for all of that, okay? All right, friends. I appreciate y'all watching this addendum. This will be the last video for the Lijiang Devastator. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.